What's going on, everybody? So I'm making this video today. I just wanted to kind of get something out there and put it out to you guys, something pretty serious. And I've been thinking about it quite a lot lately. I just wanted to kind of pass it along. Basically, I'm not sure how long you guys have known me. If you've known me for a long time or through mutual friends, you know, you may know a little bit about my past, and have known me for a while, then you definitely do, judging by here on social media. But basically, something that I struggle with and had struggled with for a very long time. And it may come as a shock to some people because of my profession now, but at the time it was very real, and it still is very real, just thinking about that time in my life. And that is, when I was younger, I spent a lot of time out playing, having a great time, and being with friends, and doing different things out in the community. And then I remember one summer I had some of my best friends that lived right next door. They moved away. So they moved away, and I didn't really have any buddies to hang out with. And so I sat inside for a while. Didn't really do a whole lot throughout that summer. And I remember we used to have these power bars that would be up on top of the fridge. And I would go upstairs and I'd eat these power bars. And I'd eat those throughout the day. Didn't matter what time of day. Didn't matter how many. They tasted delicious at the time. And I'd sit and play video games. I'd sit inside, just hang out, eat these power bars, play video games, play more video games. Maybe, I don't know, hang out upstairs, play with some toys. Nothing too extensive. Well, basically during that time, that kind of happened for a long period of time. And it led to me becoming pretty overweight. And I was slowly realizing that I had no control over my eating habits. I was slowly realizing that I had no control over the way I looked anymore, because although I was a young kid, it doesn't change the fact that I felt bad about myself. I felt like just embarrassed. I was embarrassed to take my shirt off at birthday parties. I was embarrassed to go play sports because I get made fun of by, you know, obviously kids can be cruel sometimes. So I would get that backlash, and I was embarrassed. It ruined my posture because I would just curl forward and just hide my own body, really. And this lasted for a long period of time, until I got into middle school, when I really started to feel the effects. And kids weren't so nice as they were in elementary school, and I was really getting some heat for my size, and kids I didn't even know. So it really made me feel bad about myself, but I started to play sports, and sports became my outlet. And essentially, you know, as I got older, 7th and 8th grade, I started to trim down a little bit. And then in high school, I just took the full-on sports route. Just loved playing sports. It was so much fun, but really I could eat whatever I wanted to, and I wasn't, you know, eating power bars daily or every hour or anything like that. But I was able to control myself a little bit more. I wasn't on a meal plan. I wasn't on anything like that. I just was exercising through sports, playing sports. And then as I got older than that, I got in the upper level grades. I started to work out a little bit, and then realized after high school I had to continue to do that, to work out on my own, which is insight to me, because I thought maybe I could just keep this off. But you know, you get that freshman 15, so you gotta maintain your weight through your own exercise, through your own research, and through your own experimentation. So that is what I did, and that has led me on this journey to maintaining my weight and ultimately reaching the fitness goals that I have, to where I've been able to compete in powerlifting meets. I've been able to get to a size and a body type that fits me, that I feel comfortable with, and I don't feel self-conscious at all about my body or my shape or anything like that. I feel a lot more confident, and has led me into the field of personal training, which allows me to help get other people out of that rut or out of those feelings that they may have about themselves. So it's really been a long journey, and it's been great, but it hurts me to see people struggle with their weight and not be able to get it off, or not be able to deal with some of these feelings and these emotions, and how other people may treat them, you know, although it may not be so blatant as, hey kid, you want a piece of candy, and then a bunch of kids laughing, you know, like I went through when I was younger, and you know, people saying things to you, and you know, walking by, and you know, just making comments, and really making you feel bad about yourself. But it may just be other things that you feel people are treating you differently because you're overweight, or because you are not the ideal body type. But there's ways around that. There's ways to get over that, and you can overcome that. So I just wanted to share my story. It's definitely something that I keep pretty personal. I haven't really talked about it too much, but I think it would really help out a lot of people, so I wanted to share. So if you feel like my story has helped, or you feel like has inspired you at all, please share with somebody, anybody that is going through something, and you feel like they need some inspiration or some motivation to make a change, to do these things that will allow you to overcome your weight issue, or whatever issue you may be going through. But it can happen, and it can lead into motivation and confidence in every aspect of your life when you can conquer that. So hope this has helped, guys. Please, you know, like I said, share with anybody that you feel could use this, and message me, or leave a comment below with anything that you've overcome, or that you feel you have issues with. So I appreciate you guys watching the video, and hope you guys enjoy your holiday.